back to Lychee the Siamese cat channel. Today I'm gonna test their 9lives kitten line. I got this at Food Lion for I think 69 cents, and this came after tax around 73 cents for a 5.5 ounce little can. And especially with this being a kitten line, I think it's really affordable. It's like 13 cents per ounce. One thing I heard about this 9lives kitten line is it's a little bit better than the adult 9lives line. So let's actually read through the ingredients and see why is that, and if that could be reliable. So it does say it's kitten. It helps support brain and vision development. It's a meaty pate with real ocean whitefish and tuna. And then the first ingredient we have is chicken. It's interesting how chicken is the first ingredient, but there's no chicken here in any of the the logo or whatever of the product line. And then we have meat byproducts, which doesn't even tell if it's poultry or is seafood. It's just meat byproduct. We do have water sufficient for processing come turd. And then we have liver, but we don't know which animal liver it is. And then now we have ocean whitefish and tuna, which is the two ingredients they claim that they have. And then titanium oxide, colors, sodium, potassium chloride. It does have salt and gargum, which cats should not be eating salt very much, or gargum, which I heard that it could cause cancer. Again, I'm not a vet nutritionist, but that's what I hear from a couple videos that I watch on YouTube. So please watch out for this. You're gonna use that to feed your kitten. It does have fish oil, preservative mixed, preservative, and then calcium, and then other, just other basic, I guess, supplement ingredients. So I don't like that. Chicken is the first product ingredient, and it's not chicken byproduct, which is a really good thing, but they don't advertise this as a chicken line, but instead of real ocean whitefish and tuna, but that's not really like that's like the fourth or fifth first product, which is kind of a little misleading. I don't like it has salt in it. I don't like it has gargum, but I also don't like the second ingredient that they list as meat byproducts, without even letting us know if it's even poultry or if it's even seafood. And then the liver, the same way. What liver is that, chicken liver or not? I don't like that. Now let's look at the guarantee analysis. So protein minimum 10%. So this is pretty low for a kitten line food. I think they're supposed to be a little higher for kitten, but maybe I'm wrong. And then we have fat minimum 6%. Fiber maximum 1%, that's pretty low. And then moisture 78%, ash 4%, taurine 0.05%. I am trying to look to see if they have any mention about milk, because I thought that kitten line is supposed to have milk, but maybe I am wrong, so someone can check me on that too. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at the feeding instruction and information on the can. Alright, so for the calorie content, it's 1,000 kcal per kilogram, and then 155 kcal per can, and be calculated, which I think is pretty basic for lower budget cat food. Nothing really special will stand out here. I do see a couple things that I have warned you guys if you guys are going to use this for your kitten. It's also produced in Pennsylvania, and then they claim that it matches the AFCO cat food nutrient profile for all life stages. Okay, so they claim that it does match the AFCO for kitten, which is interesting, and then it's distributed by Big Heart at Branson, Ohio. J.M. Marker. Excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, so correct me if you want to. This is a pretty big pet food company, so it's pretty processed. Alright, and then 100% complete and balanced nutrition for kittens. Okay, other than gargum, salt, and I guess we don't even know what liver they have in this product. It's still pretty decent. Chicken is the first ingredient. And then liver, whitefish, tuna is fourth and fifth. And then water, water before those two, but that's still not too bad. Just the salt and the gargum. Alright, I cannot test this on my 4-year-old, almost 4.5, calico, the tripod. Her name is Lily, because she's just way too grown for this stage. And even though I know they don't mention that it has mixed up milk, which, older or adult cat cannot really process the same way as kitten, I just don't think I should test it on her. But my Lychee was turning 1 year old, I think like a month or two ago, so she's still kind of growing out of her kitten era. So I can test this on Lychee and see if she's like this product, and see what the texture of it. Alright guys, stay tuned, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's the can that opened. It smells pretty similar to the Walmart one that I test on. It doesn't really taste too much of a difference. I'm going to put it on a plate and see what Lychee's going to react to this. Alright guys, so this is what it looked like on the plate. So I did notice earlier they had like some grayish, very sticky liquid. I'm not sure what that is. I didn't see that when I tested the Walmart specialty products. So I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then we got to feed this Lychee. Alright, just hold on for a second. Alright, you can see the texture is a little bit better when you add in a little water, so maybe that's what you have to do. I think it's just super processed in the can. Hopefully it's not spoiled. So let's see how Lychee will react. This is Lychee. She's very excited to try the kitten food 9lives. And you can see as soon as Lane, she just munched all of that in. Is that yummy, Lychee? Do you like it? So we adopted her when she was like 8 to 10 months old, and we just never fed her kitten food before. I guess we talked to her vet, and it was not needed because she was also like growing out of her errors. But they say that they can eat kitten food up to like a year, maximum a year and a half. Lychee's through that age, so I guess she's like them better. They have a little more fat, you know, and more nutrients. Alright, you can tell she really liked this. She finished all of this pretty quick. She even tried to come back to lick the whole thing. I think this is a decent, affordable line. Just watch out for the garlic, salt. Other than that, you know, real meat is still the first ingredient. And for 69 cents for a 5.5 ounce, I believe this is the cheapest kitten wet food line out there. But if you guys find anything else, please let me know. Alright guys, that's concluding up the video. Lychee is very happy that she ate her kitten food snack, and I'll see you guys later.